How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the Freeze Play Ultra Instinct Goku. That is the official name of the transformation slash technique. I know that there are a few conflicting opinions when it comes to that. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. And a few of you pointed out that, you know what stage should we take on? That is something I didn't think about. Let's go with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Not a stage that I take on too frequently, but yeah. A few of you pointed out in a previous video that there was some sort of buzzing, and I think that happens when I put my phone too close to the mic, so I'm gonna keep it away from this point forward. I'm just so used to being on the emulator that it kind of gets in the way sometimes. Just like, wait, oh, okay, that actually does affect the audio. So here's that Super Attack 10. His main attack link is actually going to be the First Awaken, which he's going to share with the Super Saiyan Bardock. He shares it with Piccolo as well, but of course he doesn't have the Super Saiyan link. He hasn't a Fierce Battle unit or anything, and the same kind of applies to the other Goku, of course, the N-Type, which if you haven't seen that already, I did a showcase on him. Of course, I will leave that video linked at the end. Definitely the funnest team that I've used in a long while. For that particular showcase, I did use him on a mono-in team, but when it comes to this actual category, honestly, it's just my favorite in the game, and I am going to be showcasing that later on today. Honestly, just have a look at that video once it comes out. It's just such a fun team to run. It basically consists of units that are my favorites in the game, and of course that is what you want to use, because normally you would maybe put them on a Marseille Lee slash Khalifa, and it's like, okay, kind of works well, but at the same time it doesn't. But with this new Godly Power lead, you have Merger Master, Goku Black, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, Beerus Whis, just some of my favorite units in the entire game in one team, and that's just great to see, of course. So we have the Goku in the first slot, and basically what he does is he gives 3 key to Universal Survival Lock units, which we don't have in this team at all, and he also gets an 80% attack boost. Of course, his main attack link is going to be the First Awaken link with Bardock, so we're going to try to get the Bardock to come back around, and then, you know, see how hard he hits with that link active, pardon me. So of course in this situation, going to see how hard he hits with, you know, just his own passive active here. And that must be a key link, I believe. So we're not going to take him out here, of course. And I was considering giving him the 3 potential system buff, so I just didn't in the end. And does he have the same... Okay, I thought he had the same super attack animation as the N-Type, but it doesn't. Slightly different. I mean, they both are the Kamehameha super attacks, but just a slightly different angle. But I would imagine that once they release the Transcended Ultra Rare, or the Awakening for the N-Type, is going to be much better, of course, because they put a lot of effort into the Dokkan super attacks. Let's go ahead and grab these. And now that I think about it, we may actually steamroll this event. So if we do, I'm going to have to go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, I honestly am not surprised. Yeah, of course he did. Double super attack, and both of them are crits. So we have the other Goku coming back round, and we are getting a 40% attack boost from Pan here. And we are activating the majority, 40% is 30% rather. And of course we are activating the Kamehameha link as well. Gonna go ahead and use an Usher here. And I'm gonna avoid super attacking just so he can stay in the stage for a bit longer. So how much of an increase is Pan going to give him here? Because, again, activating that Kamehameha link and giving him a 30% attack and defensive boost. So it went up by around 100k. And of course he does give a boost with a super attack mechanic as well. But to be honest, for a free-to-play unit, this is actually very good. And of course if you give him potential system buffs, he's going to be even better. And again, it's pretty solid in comparison to units like Bio Broly. That is honestly a massive step up. And he has a farmable super attack. The N-Type has a farmable super attack as well because of the physical one. So I'm glad that they made him pretty usable. And granted, he may not exactly have the greatest attack links. He has, of course, missed the main one, which is Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle. But that's kind of expected. And of course, he gets a crit. But overall, he is pretty solid. We are going to get the Bardock and the Goku paired up now. And the thing about this situation is that I kind of want to try out the Goku with just the First Awaken link active. But this is basically the optimal scenario when it comes to just attack links and getting a decent boost. And I believe that means he can't get stunned. Yeah, so I always get confused with the events, because now there are so many events where they can't be stunned or sealed. So in this particular situation, First Awaken link is active, which is a 25% attack link. Kamehameha activated as well as the 30% attack and defensive boost from Pan, and that went up to 470k for a free unit. That is very good. Like, there are a lot of units that aren't free that can't even hit that hard at Super Attack 10. Buff Boo, for example. So I'm pleasantly surprised, to be fair. He's definitely exceeded my expectations. So let's put him here. I'm going to put Vegito Blue there. And pretty much just unavoidable Super Attacks at this point. Making sure everything's good. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab these with Gotenks. And it's very possible that he is going to die here. So if he does, I am going to probably take on the Frieza stage just to see how hard he can hit when he does have a type advantage. And if I keep getting crits like that, of course it's going to happen. And I love Vegito Blue when, honestly. Just no sign of him, like, anywhere. But I am... You know what? If any of you guys have physical type orbs left over, and you just don't particularly care on who you use them on, go ahead and use some on the Limit Breaker Goku, or the, what do you call it? The Ultra Instinct Goku. Give him the 3 potential system buffs. Like, get them in the exact situation I just got him in with Pan and Bardock, and then comment in the comment section down below how hard he hits, because I'm definitely curious to see how hard he hits. I may honestly go ahead and do that myself at some point, just to see how much of an increase he actually gets, because you have to keep in mind that that isn't like an attack increase of 2,000 to that attack stat, which is going to make a massive difference, especially when those particular attack links are active, and when he is getting the boost from Pan, that is going to increase his attack even more. So let's quickly move on to the Frieza event, and straight after this, I'm going to go ahead and, of course, record the category video. I did have that uploaded already, but unfortunately, the buzzing was in the background, so I don't really know what happened there, but I think the recording just decided to die on me. I think I kind of messed up because I pressed space on the keyboard and it just kind of paused. I was like, oh, okay. So I went ahead and just saved the previous event, of course. So we are now going to take on the Golden Frieza event, where we are going to have a type advantage with the Goku, hopefully, and I can actually keep the Bardock in his first rotation here, because the Limit Breaker Goku, pardon me, or the Ultra Fighting Goku, or Ultra Instinct, that is going to take a while to get used to. He's going to come back round, and then, of course, going to go ahead and show him off. So we pretty much know what the limit of his attack is when it just comes to attack stat, because we basically got him in the best possible rotation with the Bardock and the Pan, activating the majority of his attack links. He does have, I believe it's Experienced Fighters, which is a 15% attack link with the Physical Piccolo, but the boost from Pan is just way more significant, and it's just not worth having that, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and put the Pan in that last slot, so she comes back round with that rotation that we want. And again, we do know the limit of his attack stat, but I want to see how hard he can actually hit once we are on one of the later stages and he has a type advantage. But Vegito Blue is just insane. You know what, can we have a hashtag LR Vegito Blue in the comment section down below? Like, seriously, where is he? I've said this already like a billion times now, but I am honestly expecting him to get here for Christmas. Which makes sense, right? More people are just like more likely to drop money during that period of time, so it just makes the most sense. Which is a bit unfortunate because we still have the 120% leads here, but I think they are honestly going to make him a category lead, even though LR Trunks and Goten wasn't one. And we are legit going to see another, what do you call it? We're going to legit see another LR on the Japanese version of the game. Like before we see LR Vegito Blue, and the thing is, we haven't even had LR Black and Zamasu on a global version of the game, which is something that I'm waiting for. So, I don't know what they're doing with the pacing. They're definitely picking up the pacing. I've said pacing like 10 times there. They're definitely picking up the speed when it comes to the release of the 120 leads, but we don't really want that. We are getting the ones that people don't really like out the way, so Super 17, Kid Buu and such. I think we are probably going to see Broly next, and of course we can get Super Attack there. If I get Super Attacks, I could die. Okay, I'm good. 50k per normal attack, that's crazy. Yeah, definitely curious to see what they do next, because World Tournament's currently going on. We have the Kid Buu Dokkan Fest as well. So this is what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and Zero Super Attack, which I can do. Boost from Pan as well as that attack link from Bardock. I'm going to quickly heal up here, and this is what I wanted to show, but how hard is he actually going to hit? Attack stat is one thing, but overall damage is another. So we start things off by stealing a Super Attack, and of course I am just going to breeze through these last few stages because of the type advantage. But if Bardock can hit that hard, I'm pretty confident in the Goku. Alright, here we go. 470k, close to 500k. 230k, honestly, pretty solid. I didn't actually bring this up, but his main attack link is going to be prepare for battle, but it doesn't matter that much anyway when he is paired up with the Bardock, because the Bardock does give the 2 key to all types. I believe it's 2 key anyway, don't quote me on that. And put the Goku there. I'm going to have the Bardock, and actually, I don't think we are going to take him out straight away next turn, because, again, the Bardock and the Goku don't hit that hard. They do hit pretty hard, but not in comparison to some of the other units. But we should probably spend 2 more turns there, and then that should be enough to take him out. But this is definitely one of the funnest events I've taken on in a while. And again, that mostly comes down to the fact that I use a team with a type disadvantage, but it was definitely a fun video. And I am probably going to end up doing what I did on my global account, on my JP account as well. And if you haven't kept up with what I've been doing recently on my global account, there's a video somewhere where I just basically undoken all of my units just to make, make the game a bit more challenging. So that's going to be a fun video. Or it will create a fun set of videos in the future, I hope anyway. Otherwise, it would have just been a massive waste of time to reverse all of those units. But back to the showcase. So we have the Bardock now. We have the Goku with no boost from Pan. Attack stat just under 400k. That is easily going to be over 400k. With potential system buffs, but 260k with a type advantage. Honestly, pretty solid. If you can get him like to level 15 crit, go ahead and do so, because again, he is going to be hitting pretty damn hard with those crits. And of course it's not that hard because you can get that farmable super attack for him. Let's go ahead and actually put Vegito Blue here. It should be over in this rotation, but I'm going to quickly go ahead and use the healing item just in case. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video as always, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this Goku. Honestly, I think he is a very solid unit despite being free to play, and that is what I want to see more of. Granted, we've had units like Goku Jr. and the Bulma who are very solid units, but I wanted to see more units like Goku that don't have the benefit of having that many potential system buffs for free. I want to see more solid options like the Goku basically, and this is definitely the start of something new or something good, hopefully. Of course it's new, but good. I completely lost what I was saying, but let's see if Gotenks can take him out here. Got the crit, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great day as always, and I will see you all in the next one.